Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're having an amazing day. You are a star. Don't let any mofo dim your light. Today, I'm going to share with you some signs that the universe is communicating to you, okay, through various ways, okay? So essentially, I've been having a lot of these experiences today, and yeah, I'll share that with you. So what are some of the signs that we're just chilling by the beach, by the way, enjoying the sunshine, and we're not driving, so we can concentrate on being more present. Now, some of the signs that the universe is communicating to you can be through, number one, people. Now, sometimes you may have experienced that, you get these synchronicities and these coincidences, and essentially, like, sometimes you may be experiencing that, for example, you may have a thought, you think of someone, and immediately they come into your presence, they give you a call, or you hear that person's name on the radio, or you may just bump into that person. However it is, that's one way that the universe is communicating to you and giving you signs. So through people, okay, it could be like your customers, it could be your co-workers, your friends, family, essentially whatever you are seeking, you will, if you want if you want verification from the universe, they will tell you through people. They will give you very subtle messages through people, because as you know, we are connected to everything in this reality. We're part of this whole intelligence, okay? We're just observing it through our bodies. Now, the other sign that the other way that the universe communicates to you is through music. Music is the universal language, and either it will or it won't resonate with you depending on your vibration and your level of awareness, how much attention you are paying to the music that you're listening to, okay? So it will communicate to you through music, okay? If you for example, vibrating high, you're vibrating with joy, happiness, and love, it's going to communicate through you through messages, through songs that resonate on that frequency, and vice versa. If you're low, you're going to experience that as well through songs that are a bit more aggressive, violent, and things of that nature. So that's another way that the universe communicates to you, through music. These all ties into synchronicities and coincidences, guys. They're all interconnected, but I'm going to share with you some of the ways that they communicate with you. In case you may not be paying attention, you could just ignore it and think, whatever, it's just a coincidence. But no, this happens to me repeatedly, especially if I'm asking the universe questions. I will get those answers from other people, always. And people will pick up the energy from you, and they will suddenly plant those seeds, and later you will reflect and realize, hey, that person was trying to tell me something, that music was trying to tell me something. So that's another way that the universe communicates to you. The other way that the universe communicates to you is food. Food is energy, food is information, and the universe will communicate to you through food. Foods will either help you elevate, or become depressed or low, or merely just not feeling well, okay? I know this from my own personal experience and others. When I eat more electric foods, more whole foods, more plant-based foods, okay, and I'd leave out the junk in my diet, okay? Been vegan for about 2.5 years now, and I've noticed a hell of a difference. I've noticed a huge difference in my energy and my gut, because our gut is like our second brain. Okay, our gut is our second brain, and they fire neurons just like the receptors in our brain when we consume certain foods. Now, I for example might like I love mangoes. I could live off mangoes. I love mangoes, dates, watermelon, but it might not resonate with you, right? It might not, you might not like it, but you just got to pay attention to your gut, because our gut contains, certain microbes that communicate with us through our gut, through our stomach. And that's why we call it like trusting your gut or my gut instincts, because they just know the vibes. So for example, if you're eating a lot of meat and junk, and you're feeling low, like ask yourself why you are doing these things. Why aren't you letting go of these foods when you can be eating more alkalized foods, more highly concentrated electric foods, right? So that's another way the universe communicates to you, through food. This reality is pretty fucking intelligent, man. It's divinely made for us to work in. Like, the universe does so much for us, a lot of us take for granted. Now, what's the other way that the universe communicates to you through? This is probably we'll save the best one till last, but the next one is like through animals. As you know, like, animals have a consciousness, they have an awareness, just like yourself. Okay, and they can talk to you through their behavior. Obviously, if you have a pet dog, you'll know if it wants to go for a walk or needs to go to the toilet, it'll communicate that to you. All right, there's also, like, you also got to look at things like spirit animals. Okay, if you might come across certain animals. The Native Americans were very aware of this, and how the universe communicates to us through animals, right? This is one of the ways how astrology started, through animals. When they behave a certain way, at different periods of the year, or if you're in a certain area, for example, the animals will communicate to you. Like, for example, a Pisces is like a wolf, and actually, like, just for example, like, if you're on a twin flame journey, okay, and you are feeling more whole, you're gonna start seeing a lot of like two birds. You're gonna start seeing a lot of double swans, or you're gonna start seeing things in pairs, especially when you're becoming more whole. But yeah, there's so many different ways. You can go do the research yourself. There's a lot to learn about, like spirit animals, spirit totems, like things like that. That's one way the universe communicates to you, through animals. Like, are you eating animals? Like, does an animal want to be eaten when it's about to be slaughtered? Like, ask yourself those questions. The last sign is that you are seeing numbers. This is the most powerful way the universe communicates to us. Why? Because numbers is a universal language, and we see it everywhere through nature. We see it in our faces, like the Fibonacci sequence, the golden ratio. We can see it in the stars. We can see it in cycles. We see it in DNA. We see it in the light. We see it everywhere. Numbers are everywhere. Okay, there are numbers to this whole matrix. Okay, in this simulation, and when you are on the right path, when you are aligned with where you are going. The universe tends to send messages through numbers, especially like 1111, for example, or 333. The universe will confirm to you that yes, keep going. If you ever and if you ask the universe for reassurance, they will keep consistently throwing numbers at you to go ahead and follow that path. I know this for sure. When I'm not aligned, when I'm not on my own purpose, when I'm not communicating, when I'm not talking to the universe, I don't really experience many synchronicities. But when I'm in a flow state, when I'm chilled, when I'm enjoying this sunshine, when I'm relaxed, when I'm letting go, when I'm in the flow, the synchronicities are unbelievably crazy. You just become so attuned to the universe, the intelligence of this reality, and nothing separates you. You are not separate from the universe. That is ego. The ego thinks you are separate from the universe when really you are connected to all of this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are 5 ways the universe communicates to you, okay? Through people, music, animals, food, and numbers. So let us know if you've had any synchronicities yourself, if you've had any personal experiences with this kind of magic. I'd love to hear your story. And yeah, keep thriving, keep healing, keep nourishing. Love the planet, the animals, your family, friends. Most importantly, love yourself. Stay woke, stay alkalized, stay blessed. Peace. Peace.